interesting piece where you use a bit of Gemini, use a bit of OpenAI, and how do you kind of how does each other's cloud support other services?
What do you mean by other
Like
services?
GCP, you have Gemini running on GCP, or OpenAI running on Azure, or you have one cloud that kind of integrates with both of them.
So let's take an example. Your product, right? Your product can have multiple different features. Uh, let's talk about Amazon. I'm just because Amazon is one of the most common product that people use, right? Amazon has a recommendation engine, right? Talks about recommendation of electronics product. It can happen that Gemini is best at that compared to, let's say, a customer support, automated customer support voice chat, or a chatbot. The translation is really good at Llama, right? So your product features are powered by different languages and different type of AI solutions that are available, and that's how you kind of integrate them together.
Okay.
Yeah,
The cloud choice is kind of independent
the cloud choice is independent. Yes.
of all of these things.
Yeah.
Got it. So I kind of want to delve into the talent piece, which is the most important thing. Although there is a lot of talk about AI, right? At the end of the day, it's people doing the work, and more so than not, I believe the talent piece is the one that is going to be differentiating between the companies when technology is common to everybody, right? Whatever technology, except the in-house technology that you build, everything is common to everybody else. And also, in a larger mission to make India more employable and reduce the 0 to 3 year skill gap to less than 6 months to 1 year kind of a gestation period, so that companies can have more ready to use or ready to employ kind of talent than spending 3 years of money in the talent to make them employable or productive. So wanted to understand that. I wanted to understand, how do we integrate experienced talent into AI projects, and how do we integrate also do have cross industry experience in AI and leveraging AI. So I wanted to first ask you, Ashish. So Ashish, how do you identify and recruit experienced professionals from different industries for AI projects?
Yeah, no, I think that's a very important aspect. Like you pointed out, that talent is ultimately going to be the differentiating factor. I think, and especially the cross industry stuff, cross industry talent is, I think, all the more relevant in the context of building AI based solutions, um, because there is a currently there is a gap in terms of the supply of AI talent, and therefore that brings the cost of hiring this talent high, right? I think the cross industry talent is has the opportunity of maybe sort of mitigating that to some extent. And I'll give you some examples, right? So for example, if you're building AI solutions, let's say in the medical domain, right? Now it's going to be very hard to sort of find talent that exactly meets that requirement, right? Folks who have both AI skills as well as medical skills. But then I think that that's where you need to sort of go a step below to understand what are those sort of key skills that are required to build AI solutions in the medical space. And then you might realize that you need experts in, let's say, the vision domain. People who have maybe you're trying to scan MRI reports. So then you start, once you identify, go one level below and identify these skills. Then you sort of go about looking for folks who might have that particular skills. Um, so I think and similar synergies and sort of overlaps exist in different across different industries that you can leverage in hiring hiring the talent. Uh, I think several examples, I think, in my experience, where we've sort of tried to seek out these overlaps, and then you sort of go about looking for talent, either from outside, Or I think in my experience, in a lot of cases, you can even find talent in-house. I mean, I think especially since we are talking about sort of early career, employees, and they're quite motivated, by sort of learning experiences, right? So if you can create these learning experiences for early career employees, I think it works out in the interest of both the employees as well as these companies. Um, so we have had a lot of cases where we have had engineers transition into data science, or these roles. We have had in-house mentorship engagements where we have paired engineers with mentors, and then sort of upskilled them into data science or AI roles. So I would say, yeah, identify these specific skills, go below the use case, and then sort of go about looking either in house or outside.
Got it.